everyone. Don Hancock speaking. Welcome to Love of Life. When you suffer muscular pain, the pain of strain, muscular rheumatism, or backache, reach for heat, the liniment that's strong, it does not burn. Heat penetrates deep to bring immediate relief to sore aching muscles. Wherever you hurt, brush on heat. Heat penetrates to relieve pain deep in aching muscles. Keeps working for hours to bring wonderful soothing comfort, and your pain is gone. Heat is not oily or sticky, brushes on easily with this handy applicator, dries in seconds. For deep penetrating relief from the pain of strain, muscular rheumatism, get heat, the liniment that penetrates deep to bring immediate relief.
Although Hal Craig has fled, apparently in panic, from a showdown with Paul Raven, he has not yet left Barrowsville, and his presence in the home of an acquaintance occasioned surprise and fright in today's startling new chapter in Love of Life.
If you've ever been to Venice, you remember the gondolas and the picturesque waterways. And you remember the food, too. Superb food, prepared with that very special Italian touch. The same special Italian touch that Chef Boyardee sauce with meat can give to your meals over here. Because the recipe for this tangy sauce has been brought over from Italy by this famous Italian chef. Chef Boyardee sauce with meat is made from juicy, sun-ripened tomatoes and tender quality beef, simmered in a spicy sauce that makes a rice and cheese loaf, a casserole, or a spaghetti dish a real Italian-style dish. So when you'd like to add that special Italian touch to your dinner, do it with Chef Boyardee sauce with meat. Try Chef Boyardee sauce with mushrooms, too. Both are prepared from the chef's own Italian recipe.
Hello? Oh, hello there. Who's this? Ann? Oh, Marie! Oh, no, sweetie, I was just kidding. I just tried to get a rise out of you. Of course I knew who you were. Any time that Alden Miller doesn't know which lovely voice goes with which beautiful face. Oh, sure you can, dear. You want to take a run over here? Hal Craig.
Right on the button, Alden. You always work quick that way.
What's the idea? What do you want?
No, it's quiet here.
But, what do you want?
It's a little short-term hospitality, Alden. After all, we're old friends.
Well, sure, but hospitality?
I'm hiding out, Alden. Hiding out.
Yes, I know. I mean, I know that you took a powder, but...
Just don't invite any company to come calling.
Hello? Oh, hello there. Oh, look, I guess we got cut off. Marie, I'm afraid I spoke a little impulsively before. Yes, I think we better put our talk off till tomorrow. You see, I've got a client coming here first thing in the morning on a big deal, and, well, I haven't done my homework. I'll give you a ring, All right? Bye. I don't get it, Hal. If you're laying low, why'd you even come back?
A little trouble I had to take care of.
Oh? Did you take care of it?
No.
Oh.
I was a little too late.
So, you're going away again?
That's right.
Where do you hide out anyway, Hal? You must lead a double life or something.
Never
like
mind where I go, Alden. That's how come nobody's ever found out. I don't even tell good friends like you.
Okay, so, when are you coming back?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh? Well, fine.
You still interested in that little proposition we once talked about?
You mean the newspaper and all that?
That's right.
Well, yes, sure, but...
But what?
Well, I mean, I'm waiting to see something happen.
You don't think it will?
Look, Hal, all I know is what I see. You came to me and talked about taking over Barrowsville. The next thing I know, you've been run in on a disorderly conduct charge by Vanessa Raven and her husband. Then you jump bail in Vamoose.
I tell you I'm going to do it. Sure, it'll take time and some doing. But I'm going to own this place lock, stock, and barrel, Alden. And I can set you up in a pretty good spot.
Your brains, your guts, and my name. Isn't that the way you put it?
Yeah, sure. And some of my money, don't forget that. It's a good deal.
I'm willing.
Okay. Now, there's just one little matter I've got to get cleaned up before I come back. And you can help me with it.
I can?
That's right.
Well, what is it?
There's one little family I've got to get out of my hair.
You mean the Dale sisters?
Vanessa Raven and her husband, who hate my guts, and Meg Harper, who likes me just a little too much.
That's not the way I heard it.
Oh, well, she's a little peeved with me at the present time, but, well, let's not discuss that right now. They're all in my way, Alden. Mostly because they all know too much.
Well, how do you figure you can do anything about it?
You mean, what am I going to do to them?
Yes.
Anything I can get away with.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
Now, Alden, you know I wouldn't ask you to get your hands dirty. All I want from you is a little scouting work.
Spying, you mean?
Well, come on, let's not get so fancy. I know about you and your ethics. Anyway, it's for mighty big stakes. You interested?
Go on, Hal. I'm listening.
Good. Now, here's what I want you to find out.
GI. National Service Life Insurance, they call it. Term, 10,000. Period. You don't have any life insurance, do you, Van?
No. Why should I have?
What? Well, nobody said you should have. I just asked if you did have. See, there's a blank space on your side of the form.
Well, what's that got to do with adopting a child?
Nothing. Hey, darling, take it easy.
Well, if they thought it was nothing, they wouldn't put it on the form.
Van, it doesn't count against us, if that's what you mean. Even if I didn't have any insurance at all. Well, sure, it'd be kind of a plus mark if we had a lot of insurance. It'd be nice if we were rich, too. But don't worry. It's not going to disqualify us because we don't have any. Let's see. The rest of this.
Children and family. Well, now, that's silly. That's one of the big reasons we're adopting Carol, because I can't.
Van, darling. This is just a form. They didn't engrave it especially for us.
I suppose if there were children, they'd want to know, wouldn't they? Do we put Beanie down here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put Beanie there, and where it says relationship, put nephew. I guess that's pretty plain, huh?
It's almost as though Meg boards him with us. He's her family, you might say.
Yeah, but Darlene does live here. And he is related.
I suppose.
Besides, it sort of acts in our favor as far as Carol is concerned. You know, the idea that Beanie likes living with us here.
It brings up the whole question of why he's here, and Meg and the steeplechase room and all that.
Dan, put Beanie's name right up there.
Paul, I hate this.
Darling, there's nothing to get upset about.
But why should we have to fill this out at all?
This is the procedure, that's all.
This is a form for somebody who wants to get a child. Look, child preferred, age range, sex, more than one. Have you applied for a child from any other source? Now, we have Carol, Paul. She's here.
Yes, I know. Okay, now look, baby, we ignore this part. But this is the form they use.
Oh, I hated all these questions.
Darling, these are questions that they ask anybody who's going to adopt a child.
I thought we had a hard decision to make, but once we made it, I thought that would be it. Then when Dr. Stark hinted that we might not be able to get the adoption legalized, well, it just threw me for an awful loop.
Now listen, all Dr. Stark said was
delay this until things are in pretty good shape. And they are.
Are they? How do we know that Lockett business is all settled? That Hal Craig won't make some kind of trouble?
Look, he took off without a peep. That's good enough for me. Now, come on. Fill this out. I want to put it in the mail.
Oh.
What?
Give the names of 2 relatives in close touch with the family.
Well,
I can only think of one. That's Meg.
well, put my mother down. And your Aunt Martha. She doesn't live very far from me.
No. Your mother's 400 miles away, though, Paul.
Yeah, but, Dan, believe me, that doesn't matter. Just put her down, anyway. And somebody in your family.
Paul, I'm not going to do this.
Now, don't be ridiculous.
It's trying, and it's awful, and it makes Carol sound like some kind of a... Or like we're renting an automobile or something.
Dan, please. The rules are the rules.
I won't. What do they think she is? She's our daughter.
Not yet. Not yet she is.
She is, Paul.
Darling, be reasonable.
Why? Are they reasonable? Are all those foolish questions reasonable? Is it reasonable to... Paul, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's the matter with me?
Okay. Now listen, Dan, really. You gotta get a hold of yourself as far as Carol is concerned. We got a good long way to go yet. It's only the beginning, you know?
Friends, when you suffer pain, the pain of headache, neuritis, or neuralgia, you need Anacin for incredibly fast, effective relief. In fact, your own physician or dentist has probably already suggested Anacin to you. You see, most prescriptions given you by your family doctor contain a combination of carefully selected ingredients designed to do a specific job. And it's the same with Anacin, because Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proved active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. It's this combination of ingredients working together that accounts for the incredibly fast, effective relief Anacin tablets bring you. And Anacin's particular combination of ingredients cannot upset your stomach. So when pain strikes, the pain of headache, neuritis, or neuralgia, take Anacin for incredibly fast, effective relief. Anacin comes in handy tins of 12 and 30, economical bottles of 50 and 100. So get Anacin for fast pain relief.
Their life together justifies the words of courage Paul Raven speaks, but from their past victories, he and Vanessa have also inherited a dangerous array of vengeful enemies.
Has a cold virus got you down? Well, then take Krypton, because the Krypton way gives you the relief you need from virus cold discomforts. And here's why. Now, doctors know that when a cold virus strikes, a chain reaction starts, irritation develops, distressing symptoms of sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, and sniffles. Well, Krypton breaks the chain, breaks up those miserable symptoms. So try the Krypton way recommended by 3 out of 4 doctors. The Krypton way gives you the relief you need from the discomforts of a virus cold. Krypton, 12 tablets, only 39 cents.
For the latest up-to-the-minute news, tune in to Doug Edwards in the news over many of these same stations. And don't forget, be with us again tomorrow for Love of Life.